Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
Good morning, I'm Eric Lufer.
And I'm Jessica Porter with the latest from Denver 7. It's a cool and calm Christmas morning here in the metro. This is a live look at downtown Denver from our mile-high camera. It's a little cloudy this morning, but otherwise a great start to this Christmas.
Even though it's calm for now, that could change by the end of the day because of a storm heading our way right now. Winter Storm Ebony pounded the Sierra Nevada mountains in California yesterday, bringing traffic to a halt in some spots. Those travel problems could soon reach Colorado as well as other parts of the country as the storm continues to move east. The snow is expected to begin falling in Colorado later tonight before causing major problems in the Central Plains and Midwest. Blizzard-like conditions are expected in that region by midweek and could snarl air travel as people try to return home from their Christmas destinations. Rain is also expected in the south.
Tragedy already struck a Colorado highway as a crash killed 2 people last night. We're told a third person was also taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The crash happened on I-70 near Genesee around 9 p.m. last night, and crews remained on scene until about 4 hours later to investigate what happened. We're still working on getting that information this morning, and we'll bring you any updates when we get them. In western Colorado, a 3-year-old is dead after a massive house fire. This blaze broke out in the town of Craig yesterday morning. Police tell us 2 officers tried repeatedly to get into the home, but were pushed back by the flames and sustained minor injuries. 3 other family members made it out of the home alive. The Colorado Red Cross is assisting them.
This morning, there's still no sign of Kelsey Barrett's body. The 29-year-old Woodland Park mother vanished on Thanksgiving Day. However, it appears investigators are getting closer to figuring out what happened. Barrett's fiance, Patrick Frazee, was arrested last Friday, and according to new court documents, he's refusing medical and psychiatric care while in custody. His defense team is asking prosecutors to limit their pretrial publicity so Frazee can receive a fair trial. However, prosecutors want that request denied. Frazee will be officially charged when he returns to court on December 31st.
Indonesian authorities say they're worried about the possibility of another tsunami just days after one killed at least 373 people. The death toll continues to climb this morning as investigators sift through the wreckage. Experts believe the deadly wave was caused by a volcano eruption that prompted underground landslides. No warning was ever given to the unsuspecting residents on the island. Experts say as long as the volcano remains active, there is the potential for future tsunamis.
Residents of a town ravaged by a wildfire in California are celebrating Christmas together this year. Hundreds of people crowded into a Paradise church last night for a service titled "I'll Be Home for Christmas." Many of them had not been home since the campfire erupted, but they were eager to attend the town's first community event since the disaster. Many of them shared their stories of the escape during the service.
I was going to take my RC truck to the little RC park they have there, but we just had to leave because it was all smoky and stuff, and my sister and I were wondering why it was so smoky.
Arrangements were made to allow the service to happen. Local agencies opened roads into Paradise to provide access so everyone could attend. Also, there were special arrangements to ensure there was electricity for the event.
A Denver family is able to celebrate Christmas this morning thanks to the help of the community. We partnered with radio stations Flow 107.1 and Jammin' 101.5 to help this family of 8 get back on their feet after Dad lost his job. The family was living in a van until we helped raise money to get them to a hotel. We also surprised the family with presents to make this holiday a happy one.
Holy Merry Christmas! Thank you. You guys helped us, so we appreciate it.
The family says the father is back working 40 hours a week, and they're currently looking for a new permanent home.
Well, if you're one of the thousands of people who got a real tree for Christmas this year, you may be wondering how to dispose of it after Christmas. Well, lucky for you, several Colorado cities are offering free tree removals starting tomorrow. People living in Adams County, Brighton, and Lakewood can all have their trees picked up with regular trash collection tomorrow. Those of you in Denver can have your tree removed starting December 31st. Tree collection will then continue on your regular trash pickup days until January 11th.
As you open presents and cook today, it's easy to grab everything and just throw it in the trash. But Denver Recycles hopes you'll remember that many items are recyclable.
We want to think about any cans and bottles that we're drinking from, tubs, if you're using tubs of, food. Let's see, some very plain gift wrapping paper is acceptable, but we really don't want the glossy stuff. The shiny material is not good for us. The ribbon's not good for us.
Boxes that presents come in and boxes that food come in are also recyclable, and so are paper Christmas cards, as long as they're not photo Christmas cards.
And here's something else you might be recycling after today. Unwanted gifts. Tomorrow is one of the biggest days of the year for people to return items they just didn't ask for, maybe they don't need. Some of the most common items, here they are. Board games, toiletries and fragrances, celebrity cookbooks, slippers, Christmas sweaters, fitness DVDs, and maybe even selfie sticks.
And while you're in stores returning items, it might also be a good time to do some more shopping. Not only is the 26th one of the best sales days of the year, but things are about to get more expensive in 2019. The most expensive item on the list, iPhone batteries. The price for an iPhone battery right now is just $29, and that'll jump to $49 next year, and $69 for the iPhone 10. Stamps are also going up. Forever stamps will cost 55 cents each. Prescription drug prices are expected to go up in 2019. The American Pharmacists Association says we could be paying up to 5% more than we currently pay. And if you're planning on a vacation, book now. Hotel prices could go up by more than 4%. Flight prices more than 2%. And if you're wondering how you're going to pay for all that new stuff, you might want to buy a lottery ticket right now. The Mega Millions drawing is sitting at $321 million, and that comes out to a cash option of $193.7 million. That's one of the biggest jackpots in the game's history, but still nothing close to that billion-dollar jackpot earlier this year. Tonight's drawing will take place at 9 p.m.
And maybe someone gifted the winning ticket for somebody, Katie.
And we would have a really amazing Christmas for that person. But in terms of what our weather is looking like across the Front Range and Plains, it's going to gradually clear out across much of the state. A few mountain snow showers will linger, but overall a pretty quiet day for today. Snow is likely to develop come tomorrow, mainly in the afternoon across the Front Range and Plains, and it is going to be very, very cold for the rest of this week. So in terms of what we're looking at, it's a very strong weather system that'll be moving into the state, mainly late tonight into tomorrow. Continued snow showers west of the divide. Not a lot of accumulation for today, and then clearing as we get into midday in Denver. We have a couple of watches and warnings in place already ahead of this storm. Winter weather advisory, winter storm warning down to our San Juan Mountains. Telluride, Durango could be seeing up to 6 to even 10 inches of snow with this one, and also very gusty winds and reduced visibility as snow will continue to fall Wednesday into Thursday. It looks like over the northeastern plains, where we could be picking up around 4 to 8 inches. So a very serious storm that will move through, dumping a lot of snow potentially, especially over the plains. Across the Denver area, though, for today, we'll see sunshine through the afternoon. High temperatures will top out in the low 40s. All across Denver into Greeley and Fort Collins, we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds, and Boulder a high of 43 degrees. So we'll cool down for tomorrow. Snow is likely mainly later in the day, come Wednesday. Temperatures, though, Thursday will only be in the upper 20s. Same story into Friday, and cold and clear for the weekend.
Thanks, Katie. A very special snowman in upstate New York wants to wish you a happy Christmas.
And this isn't the first time a gigantic snow sculpture graced the McCormick family Vermontville lawn. They named him Franklin after the county where they live. The first two Franklins were pretty sizable snowmen, but this year he stands at, get this, 18 feet tall.
So it's our hope that we can get a whole bunch of these and connect them all together to make Franklin a nice, cozy 20-foot long scarf.
Franklin's family is asking people for knitted or crocheted swatches they can stitch together, although it could take a while to knit a 20-foot scarf. Franklin is expected to last until May of next year, so they got plenty of time.
And now that Santa is done making his annual trek around the globe to deliver toys to all the boys and girls, he's enjoying a much-deserved vacation.
Yeah, Old St. Nick has been spotted surfing in Florida this morning. There he is, all decked out in red still, and, you know, doesn't matter what you wear after all that hard work, but still going strong with the red. At least the big guy's getting a much-deserved break. Thanks for the good work this year, Santa, and enjoy your vacation until next year.
Where are the elves, though? Well, this has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thank you for joining us.
Check back here later today for another update, and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts.